So we discussed, right, the list concept, list methods we saw, and we did a few exercises and list. Okay, and today we are gonna discuss one of the important concept in Python, that is slicing. Okay.
Okay.
So as of now, you saw how to access the individual element from a list or printing all the elements using for loop. But I want to access some set, like subset. For example, here I have 2, 4, 6, 45, 67, 8, like this, right? But I want from 49 to 80. Only 4 I want: 49, 67, 89, 80. 80. Only these 4 elements I want. Or else I want 60, 66, 56. Or else I want 2, 4, 6, 4, 5. So what I am telling, from one range to another range. So it's subset. I want to access very few elements, or from one range to another range I want to access. Not the whole or not the individual element. So from one range to another range, I want to access the elements. Like subset of that list I want to access. Okay, clear?
Okay.
So in
Yeah.
such a case, we are going to use slicing. Okay, colon is slicing operator. Okay, colon is slicing operator. So the slicing also going to take 3 parameters. Okay, same, it's similar to range. It's going to have start index. Okay, then n index, then step size. If you won't include step size, by default it will be 1. Okay, or else if
By
you want to
default.
give
Okay.
step size, you can it's similarly like the start index to end index step size. This is completely similar to the range function. Okay, so start index, from where you want to fetch the data, or from 45 to I want to fetch the data, and up to 80 I want to fetch. 80 also I want to include. So 80 18th, you need to take the index of 80 and plus 1 you need to do to add, to include 80 in index. Like, sorry, how to say, you want to print 80 as well. Okay, then end index should be plus 1, right? The index of 80 plus 1, then only you can print 80. Is it clear? End index, in range we are using. If you want to print 10, the end index is 11, right? Plus 1.
Yeah.
Same
Yeah. Yeah.
applicable here. Slicing also won't include end index. If you want to print 80 as well, you should take the index of 80 and you should do plus 1. That will be
Okay.
the end
Okay.
index. Okay.
Got it. Got it.
So let's see how we can implement the slicing. So take the same example. And here from 45 I want to fetch. So see, for slicing, you should take the list name, then these indexes you should use. Okay, then what is my start index now? I want to print from 45. What is the start index?
In index format.
I'm asking the index of 45 because I want to print from 45 to
3.
80. Yeah, because index going to start from 0, so my start index is 0. So I want to print 80 as well. So 45, 67, 89, 80. So what is the index of 80? 6, right?
6.
Yeah. And if I need to include 80, what will be the end index? I want to print 80 as well, and index of 80 is 6. What will be the end index now?
7.
Yeah, 7. I don't want to include step size because I want to print all elements 45, 67, 89, 80. I don't want to skip anything. So if you want to give step size as 1, it's fine. If you won't give, by default, it's going to take step size as 1 only. Okay. Same. It's similar
Okay.
to range. If you print it, if you print it, see what happened: 45, 67, 89, 80. Only the desired range you fetched. That's completely up to
Mm-hmm.
you. You are not printing all, or you are not printing individual element. You are printing from one range to another range from a list. This is where
Okay.
slicing going to work. Now I want to print 45. I want to skip 67. I want to print 89. I want to skip 80. 45
Okay.
to 80 only I want to print, but I want to skip 67. I want to skip 80. Now how you can do that?
Mm, maybe we'll take the 3 as it is. Mm,
It's
no,
2.
Manas, I don't. 2.
Let me explain. Okay. I already told you it's going to work in the same way how range is working. Okay.
2.
First time, what is the start index? 3. So it will fetch L index 3. What is L index 3? 45. Next time, what it will do, if you won't give anything, what it will do? It will do L index 3 plus 1. If you won't give step size, by default it will take 1 and it will do like this. The start index plus 1. What it will become? L index 4. What is L index 4th value? 67. Okay.
Mm.
Then next time, in here I have 4. L index 4 plus 1. It will become L index 5. Then what is the value I have in 5th index? 89. Then L index 5 plus 1. It is L index 6. It's 80. Then L index 6 plus 1, it's L index 7. It won't include end index, so it won't print. Okay, so this is where the step size is 1. By default, it's going to be 1, right? If you won't specify, the step size by default is 1. So if you have 2, what will happen? First time, the step size is, first time, the start index is 3. L index 3. Okay, so it will print what is the value I have an L index 3? 45. Then L index 3 plus 2 it will become, because I specified the step size and it is 2. What it will become? L index 5. What is the value I have in L index 5? 89. Then L index 5 plus 2. What is the value? L index 7. It won't include end index, right? So it will stop. So it will print 45 and 89. Same how range is working, it's going to work in the same way. It's going to fetch subset. Clear how this slicing or this working?
1 second. Okay. So if I only need 45 and 80, so I'll have to take like, I have to take 3, right? If I want to fetch 80. Not
Yes,
the 2, 3, I wanted to take it.
yes. Sorry, the bracket I need to close. See,
Okay. Understood.
clear?
Got it. Mm-hmm.
So for the same thing, you can do in negative way as well. So range, I told you, right, in descending order how to do. It will work for in the
Yeah,
same
minus
way.
1.
So
Mm.
for example, I want to fetch from minus 40, sorry, I want to fetch from 43, then 44, then 56. In reverse, I want to
Mm.
fetch. What is the index of 43? Negative index? Minus
Minus
2.
2, minus 3,
So I
minus 4.
want to print 60, 40, 56 as well. Then what will be the end index?
Mm-hmm.
Minus.
Come again?
I want to print 56 as well. Then what will be the end index here?
Minus 4.
Minus 2, minus 3, minus 4. If you give minus 4, it won't include end index. Then how 56 gonna print?
Oh, sorry, minus 5, minus 5.
Yeah. And by default, the step size is 1. Okay.
Yes.
Now if you take in this way, what will happen? First it will fetch -2. What is the value I have in -2? It's 43. Then by default, what is the step size?
1.
-2 plus 1. -2 plus 1, what is the value? I hope you know -2 plus 1 will become -1.
-1.
Yeah, what is the value I have? 32. Then what it
32.
will be? L index -1 plus 1. The default step size is 1, right? Then it will become L index 0. It's going to be infinity. It's not working as we are expecting, right? So I want to print 43, 44, 56. How -2 will become -3? If I do -2, -1. So here the step size should be -1. If you run it, see 43, 44, 56. It printed right in reverse order. So what will happen, now it will become the step size you specified as -1, right? So it will become -2, -1. You should learn basic maths, Deepa. Okay. So what plus plus will do, what minus minus will do, what plus minus will do. These things you should learn. Go through
Okay.
Google and learn. So -2, if you have similar sign, it's going to add. Now both are minuses, right? Even though it's going to add, -2 -1 will become -3.
Mm.
Okay. And what is the value I have in -3? It's 44. Then -3, the step size is -1. -3 -1, it's -4. So what is the value I have in -4? It's 56. So it fetched the 3. Next, its value become -5. It won't include the end index, so it printed the 3 values. Clear?
Yeah.
And using slicing, it's very easy to reverse the list. Simply you need to do colon colon -1. If you run it, see, it is simply reversed for you. A
Mm.
very simple way to reverse a list. You can use reverse for method as well that you have in list, but you can do in this way as well using slicing. How we can reverse a list using slicing, in this way we can do.
Okay.
Clear? Slicing concept
Yeah.
is clear, I hope. How the steps is going to work, how we can do slicing with the negative indexing, how we can reverse a list using slicing. Clear?
Yes.
This is slicing. That's it. The same slicing is going to applicable on tuple, string, everything. The slicing concept will be same. Okay.
Mm.
And all the things, the slicing concept is same. But it's very important thing. Any doubts here?
No.
Okay then. Let me stop recording.